All right, working on another project. This is going to be a Lang Hive right here, and this is a 3/4 dado by 3/8. This right here is a 1" dado by 3/8. This board here is actually 37 inches. These end pieces are 21.5. This is all 2 by 12 lumber. 12-foot stick will build this hive. Anyway, basically this rabbit right here, you see that rabbit there, and that rabbit right there, that's where your frame's gonna lay. And I just screw it together, and this is gonna be where the floor is. Okay, I done turned it back over. Anyway, so that'll make this 19.25 inside to inside, on top and bottom, which is right. 37 plus 3 inches, be 30 inches long. Hold 24 deep frames. All right, you get you a sheet of 1/2 inch plywood 4x4. I think I spent $38 on this whole project so far. All right, you cut that 19. You cut that 19.25 by 37. And let's see. You know, look at the bow. Bow's that way, flip it around. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna set this in the hole. Okay. That fits in the bottom. Now, this is still a 1/2 inch lip right here now. All right. We want to take this out later on, maybe. Might want to, I don't know. But anyhow, I'm gonna make it where it can come out. So the remaining, off of 37 inches, the remaining piece of strips, I cut 3.5 inches wide. I'm gonna put one on the end, put one on this end, and then put one on this end, right in the middle. All right. Now you see, we got one there, one there, one there, and then I'm gonna just put a board over this end and drill it and hold it down right here on this corner. I'm gonna cut me a board just to cover this up. And I'm gonna drill a hole in the middle here for a ventilation. Probably drill 2-3 inches here, 2-3 inches here for ventilation. And cover this up and flip it over and put legs on it. All right. Pose. All right, here we go back at it. All right, that's all sealed up on the bottom now, on all those. So that's the bottom made. Here's the inside and everything, and I got some frames right here. So we're gonna set them down in there. See, there's one frame, 2 frames, 3 frames, and we should have them even pushed all the way over or something. But the distance there, and then look at the bottom, you got about 3/4 inch there. And then this is gonna lay just a little bit here. And we're gonna make covers to go over this. And cover this up. But it'll hold 24 of these deeps. And I'm gonna make some legs to go on it. And I figured it'd do pretty good for a hive. And just manage it. You have to manage it, but as far as that, you know, shipping on hives and stuff like that's high, and anybody could possibly build this. It's not too bad. And I figured I use 8 frame deeps a lot on some other hives. So if you use 3 8-frame deeps, you could extract the deeps with my extractor, no problem. Two in there. I'm not planning on keeping over 8 hives. Probably switch some of my other boxes out to these, and we'll have to manage and do splits and go through the winter with splits, maybe in 5-frame nukes or something if I can possibly try it. But I figured this would work pretty good. That's all the way to all the way, so they could still, you could divide it in the middle, put 24 frames in here, get them built up, brood on 16 of them, and harvest honey off the other 8. Just you'd have to, you know, watch them. Maybe other than that, I don't see where it'd be a problem. We'll be back on this subject pretty soon, but anyhow, thank you. All right, getting a little dark, but anyhow, I put my legs on here. They're 38 inches, 2x4s basically, just homemade ones, but 1 3/4 by 2, 3 1/2. Just a 1/4 inch thicker than factory 2x4s. But anyhow, the legs is on it. It's setting up, sort of, you know, like that. Let's see how stable it is. It takes something to tilt it over. I had to push pretty hard. So we'll put it in location, build the top and everything pretty soon, and see how that's going to look. My frames. Let's see. Put the frames in again. Gonna hold. Figured it up 26. I'm at 24.5 frames. That way I got about 3/4, 7/8 slack on where I can push back, or I can leave it forward if I want to. I guess I just block the whatever. I'll probably drill, like on my other frames, I'll probably drill a 2-inch hole right here in the center. That way they could come up, come in this way, or come underneath here, or put a foundation frame and let them decide what they're gonna do. But anyhow, that's it for now until I make a top. When I make a top, I'll take another picture of it. But right now, that's gonna be it. Thank you.